So my first tip would be remember that the holidays are about being around your family and being around your friends. A lot of people tend to focus on the food. So I hear people come in and say, I can't wait to eat this and do that and have the pie. Instead, focus more on, I can't wait to sit down and have a conversation with my long lost cousin or my grandma or something like that, instead of focusing so much on the food that's going to be there. So it is great around the holidays because it is a party and you're around all the people that you love, and we all tend to get a little overexcited and anxious, and we stress eat or we anxious eat, or if it's available we eat. And so again, you want to focus more on the season, the things that it's about. For instance, in Thanksgiving, that you're thankful, and for Christmas, that you're focusing on being with your family and whatever your religion might be. And so that is something that reminds you that it's a party and not just about eating. My third tip, especially for people with diabetes, is to bring something that you like, only make it according to your diet plan. So if you love the mashed potatoes, but you can't have all those carbohydrates, make your mashed cauliflower and bring it as a side dish. And you don't necessarily have to share with people if you don't want to. Or you can maybe introduce people to something that might be healthy for them too. But it's a way to help bring you away from the temptation of something that is going to worsen your health status. My fourth tip, again with diabetes, is in regards to alcohol. So everything in moderation, but we do have to remember that alcohol consists of a lot of carbs, especially a lot of the mixed drinks, and so that's going to increase your sugars. The other thing alcohol does is it decreases your inhibition. So you tend to eat more and make poor choices whenever you've had a lot of alcohol involved. And so my recommendation for diabetics is to definitely limit the alcohol intake to none, possibly, but I know that's the evil of good is perfect. Also, if you are on insulin and you partake of alcohol, do not take your insulin before, because the alcohol will lower your blood sugar over the night, and that can be dangerous for you. So make sure that you don't take your insulin before you drink alcohol, and you have a little bit before you go to bed to eat. So my fifth tip is to stay active over the holidays. And again, this is a great way to celebrate the family and the party. Pick activities to do together, pick things to do together. Go outside and play, or do games with the children inside. Just make sure that you're up and about. It helps burn off the extra calories. It helps keep you away from the food and from snacking, and it helps keep you healthy during that time too. So my final tip, in the event that you do overeat, which is probably bound to happen, is first, forgive yourself, because we're all guilty of it. And second of it, just get right back on track. So if you're still there and you've found, oh my goodness, I've eaten too many of whatever your favorite food is, then quietly remove yourself from that situation and go and maybe find an activity to do or somebody to talk with. And then if you're diabetic, make sure you check your sugars and make sure that you have a backup plan that you and your physician have discussed. Is it going to be extra insulin? Is it going to be an extra pill? What are we going to do to keep you from getting too high?